All right, while we wait for that, let's go back to see Bernie Sanders talk to his supporters.
Hey, Lisa, get a picture here in a minute with me, Larry, and Bernie.
All right, there's the protesters for the Donald Trump rally. All right, folks, welcome to the Fox 10 News Now stream, part of fox10phoenix.com. You can see here Donald Trump just arriving. You can see his jet right there, and you can see that where the protesters are right now. They're blocking the streets in Northern California right now ahead of a Donald Trump rally. If you remember last night, there was protesters in Southern California after his event, and it got violent. Last night, about 20 people were arrested by Costa Mesa police after protesters and supporters took to the streets outside a venue where the Republican presidential candidate was speaking. And right now, barricades are up around the Hyatt in Burlingame where Donald Trump will be speaking at. The event does kick off at noon local time, so about 30 minutes away here. You can see the heavy presence of police. And folks, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Fox 10 News Now stream. It is Friday afternoon here, 11:30 coming up on Arizona time. We're looking at Northern California, where Donald Trump protesters and supporters look to be like they are about to clash. You can see the heavy presence of police as well. This is all right before a Donald Trump rally a little bit later today. We can tell you that Donald Trump has just arrived in Burlingame, California. Sometimes the chopper has been going back and forth from this shot to his jet that is just a couple miles away from this location here. But you can see the street is blocked off here. And we'll show you that there's some more people in the streets. Looks to be protesters. And yesterday, more than 20 people were arrested, supporters and protesters, as they clashed in Costa Mesa. So officials here hoping that the same does not happen today. You can see this is the Hyatt where the event is going to be taking place. And right now we're being told about 200 protesters have gathered at this convention site in California to protest Trump and other candidates. This is the CAGOP convention that Donald Trump will be a part of. This is the California Republican Party, where they are going to be having a rally. So this kicks off today. It kicks off and into the weekend. The CAGOP convention. You can see the Trump jet there has just landed. Now he's going to make his way about a couple of miles to that site there at the Hyatt Regency, where the California GOP convention is set to take place today and into the weekend. But you can see there's a lot of, about 200 protesters outside the Hyatt Regency right now. And officials are hoping that there's not a repeat of last night in Costa Mesa, where about 20 people were arrested there. And folks, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Fox 10 News Now stream. Let's see, Trump protesters here and supporters, and hopefully they won't clash in Burlingame, California. We're just moments away from the California GOP convention to kick off at the Hyatt Regency San Francisco Airport in Burlingame. All right, folks, welcome to the Fox 10 News Now stream here. You can see some protesters in the streets here in Burlingame, California, just outside the Hyatt Regency, where the CAGOP event is going to be taking place this weekend and starting up today, the Hyatt Regency San Francisco Airport location. And right outside here at the Hyatt Regency is where the protesters are located. There's also some supporters there as well. This is the California GOP 2016 convention this weekend. Donald Trump is going to be here today, as well as Ted Cruz into the weekend. And officials here, and police officials as well, hoping that there's not a repeat performance of yesterday at the Costa Mesa rally, where outside the rally there was about 20 arrests that involved supporters and protesters clashing. You can see here they got some signs, if I could read them. Stop hate. There's another one that says stop hate. You can see some Mexican flags. You can see the Hyatt Regency right there to your left. And supporters, protesters look like they're trying to block ways in for Donald Trump. Moments ago, we did see Donald Trump's jet there at the airport, and you can see it right there. So it's not far from the actual venue where he's going to. Welcome, everybody, to the Fox 10 News Now stream, part of fox10phoenix.com. You guys are watching live news happening right now in Burlingame, California. It's going to be interesting to see how they escort Donald Trump over to the venue. I'm sure they got different ways of going about it and getting in there. And folks, if you're just joining us, welcome. We do appreciate you guys watching. Fox10Phoenix.com, part of Fox 10 News Now. Looking at a lot of protesters here, more than 200 in Northern California, where the CAGOP, California GOP 2016 convention is about to kick off here, starting at noon. It's going to go into the weekend, but you can see a heavy presence of protesters want to try to block Donald Trump's access to the Hyatt Regency. There's Donald Trump's jet, obviously. We haven't seen a escort yet for, you can see the police SUVs there. I mean, they must be getting ready to take Donald Trump to the venue at the Hyatt Regency here. We're going to watch how this all unfolds here. And hopefully there won't be any outbursts by the protesters. And here we get a good look at the protesters that have been building within the last 20 minutes or so. As long as that we've had this shot up, you could see that they're starting to come and formulate more here. Obviously, news media is on the ground as well as above in the air. This is happening in Northern California, and Donald Trump is expected at noon, about 15 minutes from now. Obviously, he's going to be late here because we haven't seen, and we see SUVs there right next to his jet, but we haven't seen any movement yet with those vehicles to get Mr. Trump to the Hyatt Regency. All right, here it looks like we have a possible escort here. Let's see how they do this. Yep, they're going to be able to get them right in. You can see here, it looks like there's going to be a lot more than 200 protesters at this site in Northern California. Here we got a ground shot now, finally.
Ted Cruz does it too. As a reporter, do you feel targeted when he does that?
No. A lot of people criticize me.
Why do you
Inside and outside.
Why do you think they criticize the media?
Media is an easy target for everyone.
Do you feel it on the street?
Of course. It's part of the job.
Does it bother you?
No. It's part of the job. It's like, uh-oh, somebody lost their helmet. It's like,
You gotta have
it's like putting on makeup. It's like sitting in front of the camera and the lights. It's part of the job.
Let me ask you, do you just trust other reporters?
Well, I'm kind of a special case. I think I'm just trust
Do you trust yourself?
That's about it. Myself and my son. That's about it.
Okay, Jesse Gary, KTVU.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have fun today.
All right. Something. Do you have a piece of paper? Sure. Piece of paper, just a.
Absolutely. I got a pen for you too. Do
I don't need that.
Do you need to write it down?
No,
or
no,
do
no.
you
I
need to
just need
keep
like a corner. Just let me have this
Okay.
paper. Let me have a corner of it. Just pull off a corner. I just.
Welcome, folks, to the Fox 10 News Now stream coming up on noon on a Friday afternoon. You can see lots of protesters right now right outside the Hyatt Regency for the California GOP convention about to start up here. Welcome, folks. You're watching live aerials right now in Northern California, right near San Francisco, Burlingame, California. We're outside the Hyatt Regency where the California GOP convention is about to start up here. Donald Trump is going to be speaking at a luncheon, and there's a lot of protesters outside. I just all hope that the protesters are peaceful throughout this whole ordeal and nothing turns violent here. And welcome to the Fox 10 News Now stream, everybody. We do appreciate you guys all watching as this is outside the Hyatt Regency in Burlingame, California, where the California GOP convention will be starting soon. We do have a camera inside the convention where Donald Trump will be speaking at the luncheon, so we will bring that to you live as soon as he could get inside the building here. You can see a lot of signs that say "Stop Hate." I'm seeing a couple of those. See the Hyatt Regency right there. We will be providing, once again, like I said earlier, coverage of Mr. Trump's speech inside the California GOP convention, right there at the Hyatt Regency. All right, this looks like to be Mr. Trump. We'll see his entrance, courtesy of Skyfox, up in the air. You can see the elaborate security setup here that had to be put in place because of the protesters. Almost like got to do like a jump. It's like they got to be careful, ladies. There's Mr. Trump in the center there. So they had to take a different way. You can see they went almost on the shoulder and then had to cut back that fence almost to get the guy in. Wow. So here comes Mr. Trump. He's walking inside the building to the California GOP convention. About to take place. We got cameras inside to get you ready for that rally luncheon by Mr. Trump.